choir,
World news.
local business,
School news?
North Korea?
All today on Cruise Line.
Welcome back to Cruise Line News. I'm Shane Verkest.
And I'm Jack Braithwaite.
Guys, we have a lot of incredible pieces today. Jack, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Shane?
I'm great because I know that this weekend at the Frederick V. Packhouse Center, the L'Anse Creuse Choir is doing cabaret.
I'm so excited for Cabaret. It looks like a great show.
Bro, singing, dancing, music I actually recognize.
Right?
I mean, we should just cut to our piece now.
I think so.
What is cabaret? Nobody really knows, honestly.
Cabaret is a collection of musical pieces from different artists around the same genre.
Cabaret is just a concert that choir holds annually. It's this year it's actually a tribute to piano players and what they do.
It's one of the biggest choir events in choir. We have a theme of the show, and then we have a lot of dances from every class, select, concert, show, and freshmen. They all do their own unique things based on this one single theme.
Cabaret is like a big boy thing or just like a bunch of piano stuff, and it's like mad lit, you know, swag.
It's like our second biggest concert after the musical, where we sing songs that has a theme.
So this year's cabaret theme is keys or piano.
People should come see Cabaret because it's one of the most fun, most exciting events of the year.
Everyone is extremely talented vocally. A lot of people have solos and a lot of people are killing it. This is probably going to be one of our best cabarets.
Wow, that was incredible. I am so excited. Make sure to see Cabaret this weekend at the Frederick V. Packhouse Center.
So recently, Shane, my phone has just been getting so many news alerts, and I just don't know what to do about it. I need to catch up, but I just don't have time.
Oh man, well, good for you, Jack, because we've got a little bit of world news today on Cruise Line.
Really?
Yeah, let's cut to it now. Scientists announced they've developed a technology for a completely self-driving boat. I guess that finally makes us Cruise Line News after all. Yeah, all right. Moving on. On the world stage, America is a little bit nervous because satellite images has revealed that North Korea may be developing a new missile launching site. But we shouldn't worry too much yet. We have an official press release from Kim Jong-un saying, "No, it's not. Stop. Stop. Leave us alone. It's not a missile site. Go away." Sounds safe to me. Now guys, listen. I mean, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. This doesn't have to be a missile site just because they're building something. It could just be like a really big Jersey Mike subs that also happens to have nuclear warheads. It's a complicated world. We don't have all the answers. Finally, in overall politics, many politicians are looking to lower the voting age to 16 years old. Now, this is a controversial opinion, and in all honesty, I think it's a bad idea. When I was 16, I wasn't ready to pick the next leader of the free world. I wasn't even sure if New Mexico was a state. I actually still don't know. So that just shows how far I've gotten. From World News, I'm Shane Verkest. Let's cut to some PSAs.
All right, Alex, hop in this one.
What was that?
That was really good.
Today's the big day! Finally taking my test! Yeah, you know, I feel pretty confident.
He's actually the worst driver I've ever seen. He's failed this test 38 consecutive times. Why is he still here? I don't know.
Alright. Gotta finesse it. So that red thing up there, what is that?
That's a stop sign.
Okay, oh! Okay, I think I hit one.
Don't hit the brakes hard, come on. Oh my! I really don't have the heart to tell him, but I don't think he's ever gonna pass this. He's a literal beer bottle.
Did I pass? We're back. Remember a second ago when I said that thing about voting? Well, we're pretty lucky because we actually have a resident 16-year-old Alice Plummer joining us today. So, Alice, voting's a complicated issue. What's your take on this?
So, me personally, I think that there can definitely be pros and cons to lowering at least the local voting age down to 16, because for local elections, that's your community. You should have a say in that community. And most 16-year-olds nowadays have a job, pay taxes, have their license, have their own car. And I think that being able to do local elections, like them voting, I think that that's just another responsibility and a right that 16-year-olds should have. But I don't think that 16-year-olds should be able to vote in like the presidential election. I think that it should still stay 18 for that.
What do you feel about the 16-year-olds out there who do get educated about politics and stay on top of it?
I think that it's very smart for young people to know what's going on in politics and especially in their community, because if you don't know what's going on, then how can you really know anything about your life, you know what I mean? So if you don't know anything about politics in your area or, you know, the US or anything like that, your country, that's just like a part of you that's missing that can't connect with the rest of the world.
That's very insightful. Thank you, Alice. Now, some people argue that voting doesn't matter anyways, but I'm not injecting my opinion at all. All right, now let's get to a piece on local business by this girl over here.
My name is Andrea Plummer, and I am the owner and creator of Scrupulous Soaps. Scrupulous has officially been in business about 6 months now. All of it really started with a passion for natural skincare that I have been developing over my entire lifetime. So it started with skincare, it led to soap making, and then wanting to share what I'm making with people and hopefully build that and grow it and see where it goes. So I specialize in all sorts of skin sensitivities. So that would be allergies, psoriasis, eczema. All of the products that I'm making are specifically targeted for different types of skin, but all gentle enough to be used on all sorts of sensitive skin. I'd say the toughest part is honestly the legal stuff. All the paperwork and everything for the legal filings. But the paperwork is like a necessary evil to the fun part, which is making soap. My advice in starting a small business would be to expect it to take more time than you thought. And also that all of the legal runaround about it is necessary, overwhelming, but you'll get through it.
Now, we have a very special guest here to introduce the school news and just catch us up on our school news.
I am here to talk about school news, Jack. As the spring season started yesterday, the boys baseball and boys lacrosse have games today, this Thursday, and then the girls soccer team starts their season on Monday of next week. Girls tennis is also starting their season soon, and it looks like it's going to be a really good one. So make sure to go out, catch a couple games for all of the sports teams this spring.
Really excited for those spring sports.
In other news, Honor Cord applications for LCN are now available. They're found online on the LCPS webpage under the Counseling Office tab.
So are you going to get honor cords?
Yeah, I'm going to apply for quite a few of them. I think it's really a really good thing to show how hard you worked this school year.
I also agree with that, and I think I'm going to apply for a few as well.
Seniors only have about 35 days of school left, so that's really exciting. How do you feel about that?
35 days of school left. You know what? It's a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm a little bit excited, but I think I'm ready. How about you?
Quite bittersweet. I agree. That's all the school news I have. So.
Okay. So.
Boy, I gotta tell you, with all this school news coming up, I don't know when I'm gonna have time for a cookout with the wife, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Family time.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I think that wraps it up here for Cruise Line News. So what do you guys think?
I think it is. I think it was a really good show. I think we had some very great special guests.
I agree.
Thank you so much for your school news, Lauren. Guys, from Cruise Line News, I'm Shane Vercast.
I'm Jack Braithwaite.
Signing out.